In the 78-year history of the NBA, only 4 Japanese-born players have ever made it into the league. Yuta Tabusi, who was like 5'7", made the NBA. Yuta Watanabe, who actually just returned to Japan to play. He was actually a decent role player for the Suns and the Brooklyn Nets. And Yuki Kawamura, he's kind of like a viral sensation, plays with the Grizzlies, has a lot of super nice passes, and he's like 5'8" as well, super short. And of course, you have Rui Hachimura. And fun fact, there was another player who was like 7'8", who was drafted back in like the 80s. He never actually made his way to the NBA. He stayed in Japan, but technically he got drafted. Never played though, so it doesn't really count. But out of all of them, I think Rui had the most upside, the most potential when he joined the NBA. I think he's probably the best player out of those 4. And of course, Jordan Brand signed Rui, wanted to capture the Japanese market. So we've already seen like the Jordan 8 Rui. That is a very, very nice shoe. Honestly, one of the best Jordan 8s to come out in recent memory. We saw the Jordan 36 Rui, Jordan 38 Rui, 37, I can't remember if he got one, 39. I think he is gonna get one. Can't remember if he got one yet. And now we're getting another one that is a sequel or a reference to his 2022 PE. His own shoe that never released to the public, but we're getting another one. Air Jordan 1 Low OG Rui Frames. Now this shoe dropped on January 24th for $160. It was an Asia exclusive. I'm not sure if this will drop in the United States, but this shoe, first impressions, I love it. I really love Japanese artwork, Japanese designs. I have a whole tattoo sleeve that is Japanese artwork on here. On my left arm, I've literally given an arm for Japanese art. So yeah, I really like this. It is very unique. It's not for everybody. It is very out there. But I think the oatmeal colorway on this shoe, it is earthy, it is neutral. You can still wear it pretty easily, stands out. I love the hints of black. This pattern on the upper also with the cranes and cherry blossom motifs. I feel like gives it a certain elegance as well. It's not as good as his personal PE. I love black sneakers, so I just have a natural affinity to that colorway instead. And another fun fact, this colorway was designed by, she's retired now, but I can't remember her name. Nike designer Kelsey something. I will drop the name here, but she also designed the Jordan 1 Low Zion Voodoo, designed a few others as well, and she designed this one. She's clearly very good at her job because this is scrumptious. I really like this. Now the upper of the shoe, it is majority this textile material, and of course it is very, very unique. It is inspired by Rui's Japanese heritage. It's got cherry blossoms and cranes all over. Can't mistake what the shoe is referencing or what country it is referencing. And the swoosh itself, it is suede, and you see this like metallic looking gold rim around the swoosh. That black and gold color choice, it is inspired by Rui Hachimura's nickname, Black Samurai. And then the toe box area, moving all the way up the tongue, it is suede as well. And the suede here feels pretty nice. Yeah, it is nice to the touch. It's not like super thin, super dry type of suede. Not like super hairy suede as well. It feels kind of plush. I really like the materials on this shoe. And one difference between the Jordan 1 Low OG versus non-OG is that the tongue says Nike Air instead of Jumpman. And the tongue here is also much less like prominent. Doesn't stick out as much. And then wrapping around the booty, you see this Wings logo. Almost feels like it's heat pressed onto the shoe, kind of like a sticker almost. It's not like stitched or embroidered, but the Wings logo on a Jordan 1 Low OG, it is actually on the heel tab and not the heel counter like a non-OG Jordan 1 Low. And the shape of a Jordan 1 Low OG versus a non-OG, it is also slightly more sleeker, slimmer. Just looks better overall. Not quite sure why they still like are insistent on putting out non-OG Jordan 1 Lows. I feel like just give us Jordan 1 Low OGs and then the 85 cuts. That should be the 2 segments that they really need. But yeah, it is what it is. And this shoe doesn't come with any extra laces. A lot of times for like special Jordan 1 Low OGs, they would come with extra laces. Kind of surprised that this shoe didn't. Comes with just these oatmeal color laces. Almost has like a waxed type of look to it. And it feels like thicker than usual, like more flimsy type of laces, but no other choice in terms of colors for laces. Kind of disappointed there. I think another color would be pretty cool. Would actually be like pink laces that Travis Scott colorways often give you. I think pink would actually look pretty nice on the shoe, like cherry pink, whatever that color is for cherry blossoms. I think that would be a good alternative option if you wanted to get like more adventurous. But yeah, oatmeal laces it is. Now in terms of cushioning, the Jordan 1 Low OG comes with a rubber cup sole with a Nike Air unit just on the heel. And the sole of the shoe, it is slightly sailed. It's not super yellow. It does not come like someone just drowned it in pee. So I don't mind that too much. Actually for this shoe, I think this kind of sail color on the sole fits pretty well with the oatmeal color on the upper. So yeah, usually for a lot of shoes, I just prefer like a white sole when they pre-age it. I don't know why, but this shoe, I think it actually looks pretty nice. And the outsole, delicious. I love gum bottoms, especially as I got older. Really love this brown look, and it is a rubber outsole. This very familiar Jordan 1 concentric circle pattern. Maybe like my favorite feature on this shoe, gum bottoms and icy outsoles. Yeah, can't go wrong. And the sole of the shoe comes in like this green with Rui's own logo. Now, fun fact about this logo, it is pretty cool. So it is actually in the shape of 8 in Japanese, and Hachi actually means 8 in Japanese as well. His last name obviously is Hachimura, kind of all plays in together. And then you can see the sword coming through that also represents an H for his last name. So a bunch of different like references to Rui's personal life. Very cool design. Love his logo. Quality wise of this insole, not the greatest though. In the box of the shoe, this is the biggest disappointment. Just a plain Jordan 1 box. In the past, they have given us special boxes for Rui. Kind of wanted like a super cool Japanese themed and design box, but Nike Jordan 1 box, it is what it is. Nothing special inside. Now in terms of size and comfort, I am a wide and flat footer for Jordan 1 low OGs. I just stick true to size. Fits my wide and flat feet pretty well. But if you don't have wide feet, you could maybe go down half a size. The padding around the Jordan 1 lows aren't as like thick as the Jordan 1 highs. So I know you could get away with going down half a size. For me as a flat footer, I don't want to. I just always kind of feel a bit uncomfortable in this arch area if I go down half a size. So true to size it is for me. In terms of overall comfort, the Jordan 1 lows aren't the best. It is a very, very old shoe. Came out in 1985. And a rubber cup sole, even though it is very durable, it is quite heavy, kind of stiff, feels kind of boxy. A very flat to the ground shoe as well, exactly the way Michael Jordan wanted it. Remember, this is originally a basketball shoe, and a lot of basketball players prefer like a low profile on their shoes. They can kind of feel the court a bit better. So that might not be the best for like people that really prioritize comfort in their shoes, but it is a Jordan Retro. You kind of have to set your expectations. Overall comfort is decent. I wouldn't want to walk around in this all day, every day, all week, all month. Yeah, for casual use, it is not the worst. And that brings the total sole score of the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Rui Cranes to 34 out of 50. A decent score compared to other special releases. First, it is colorway. I really like it. Is it like my favorite? Is it legendary? I don't think so. It might be a bit too much, a bit too bold, but just generally, I like Japanese artwork, so I already have a bias there. And I think this oatmeal is super wearable. Just a very, very nice colorway. I think the gum bottoms, super nice as well. Really complements the rest of the shoe. I love it. And in terms of the materials, I usually don't love textile on shoes, but that's probably the best material choice for this kind of design. And the suede on the shoe, for Jordan brand, it is super nice. And in terms of the overall comfort, Jordan 1 lows are decent, average, nothing too outstanding, nothing spectacular. Very old shoe. If you are prioritizing comfort and you get a Jordan 1 low OG, don't do that. Don't do that. It is a Jordan Retro. It is an old shoe. So for hours here and there, definitely no problem. Casual use, no problem at all. Feel like a nurse, waiter, doctor on your feet all day. Do not go with these for comfort. And in terms of the versatility of the shoe, probably the toughest part about it is the loudness and boldness of the design. It is right in your face. Not everyone's comfortable wearing a shoe with like all these motifs and patterns on the upper. So it's not the most wearable colorway, but the shape and the silhouette of a Jordan 1 Low OG, come on, probably the most wearable sneaker ever. Just timeless, classic. It is kind of my definition of what a sneaker looks like in my head. If someone had to say, what is one shape or silhouette? If it was like a shadow, what would a sneaker look like? Jordan 1 Low, that would be it. I think for non-sneakerheads, a low is more wearable than highs, so definitely a super wearable shoe. But in terms of the colorway, it is not for everybody. I can see that. And in terms of storytelling, I think they might have missed a bit of a mark here. Obviously, the upper is just very well done, I think. Gets the Japanese kind of theme and reference very clearly. The insoles, I like how it's branded as well with Rui's personal logo. But the box, they could have given us a special box. They've done it before, and I feel like they could have given us a few extras like hang tags, keychains, whatever it is. Yeah, I feel like the shoe storytelling is well done, but as an unboxing experience, left a little bit to be desired. Rui Hachimura, currently in the NBA, he's kind of like a starter, borderline 6-man, kind of bounces between the two roles, but some of his colorways and his PEs are, goodness, they are some of the best in recent memory, honestly. I feel like Jordan Brand has really done a good job with his colorways. And that's maybe not the hardest thing to do because Japan has just so many cool things that tie into samurai, cherry blossoms, cranes. Yeah, just a very rich history, very rich in culture. So every time a new Ruis shoe is announced, I get super excited. And I'm very glad to get these in hand. These did not disappoint. So that's it. Thanks for watching. So inclined. Let me know what you think of the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Ruis cranes. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come to wear your shoes.